Beware the night markets.
Hello, stranger.
It's a pity. The Groot was a good man. To think he spent 5 years fighting the Tuatha, only to come home and die like this. A brutal crime. He deserved better. The Matharans left it empty for years out of respect for their god of order. But it's a solid old rock, picked clean but sturdy as hell. When the Prior rolled in, they started using it to stash their prisoners. I don't ask questions, I just take the money and run. No witnesses, but it looks like the killer used a dagger. That puts everyone in Mithros on our list of suspects. What about you? Interested in helping us solve this mystery? Can't offer a reward or any resources. It'll be just you and the truth if you can find it. Luther de Groot, a local. He served with Alfar up until a few months ago. Heard he was stationed in the Far East, Chloricon. Vets don't find much welcome when they come home, not even the few from Mithros. Poor kid struggled to find his place. Glad to hear it. We don't get a lot of murders around here, but crime is on the rise. It's the damned preordained. Feel free to check out the body for clues. I'll have it taken away for examination later. And talk to folks. People always got a lot to say. Let me know if you learn anything. Just a mountain kid. Knew his way around the cliffs and passes. Solid, like a slab of granite. Something about this time on the front line shook him to the core. He was never the same after the war. He lost something over there. What? Help you free that wastrel Agarth? Not a chance. I have some scruples. Mama Blackwood taught her boy well. Unless you're willing to pay, of course. I have not signed anything, if that's what you mean. And I do not get paid. But yes, I will aid them when asked. There are other methods of compensation. One of them is to be left alone. Suit yourself. It gets mighty drafty down in Madding Wind. Hope your friend Agarth can stand the cold. Stay warm.
I heard Rota Jensen's caravan was attacked by bandits.
Welcome to the...
If you need supplies, go talk to Mallory. She owns the place. I just sweep up. Luther was a regular around the gemstone. Probably too much for his own good. Sometimes the bottle is a man's only friend. He didn't talk much. I should have reached out to him. Been a friend. The village has always existed in the shadow of Crownhold. But the city isn't for everyone. I prefer a slower pace of life. Our people are good folk, even if many of them are smugglers and profiteers. Survival hardens people, toughens them. Farewell.
Keep your wits about you.
Welcome. How can the gemstone make your day Sure. Lou came back, maybe 3 months ago. Been a bit of a skulker since then. Unsure of what to do next, I think. Oh, it's a lot for these soldiers to come back, especially here in Mithros. Our people never felt as close to the war as others. Good thing he had Nettie Blevins. She was a childhood friend, lives up in Crownhold. Oh, those two were thick as thieves, even enlisted together when they reached fighting age. You should talk to her. See you around.
Beware the night bar guest.
Welcome to Revival.
Hello there.
Excerpts from the Cortinian by Benedict Ashman. Chapter 3, Clinging to Order. When the Empire fell, our tribes splintered, fleeing into the mountains in a bid to outrun the dead legacy of the Durek. We clung desperately to the tenets of our angels, to their teachings and hymns, to the promises made flesh in the Holy Codex. We sought to replant the seed sown by the divine. The flame could not be extinguished.
Careful. We're still cleaning up the scene. It's a murder. City girl. Didn't have a chance. Her name was Nettie Blevins. She was the daughter of a high-born Mithoran lord. I'm going to have my hands full. They already took the body inside to the dock. All that's left is to find the killer and clean up the blood. Back to work.
Hello there.
Thanks for the donation.
Are you here to pay my tab? I've got a whole pile of other debts if you're interested. I grew up in the city, trained with the Royal Guard, but I didn't want to stay here all my life. I thought the war would be an adventure. A couple of mountain goats smuggled me through the narrow pass, and I took up with the Alpha military in Rathir. Sure. She served under me for a few years, before they transferred her out of Melsenshire. Blevins, de Groot, and Darken. Yeah, those three. Command in Rathir wanted them moved into the wolf pack. All of them are local kids. I saw Darken just yesterday at his family's place outside the city. Try the ale. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself now. City's locked down. No need for soldiers. It was a secret project, strictly off the books. Gnomes came up with the idea, which makes a lot of sense when you think about it. A military hit squad with no oversight. Those at the top wanted officers like me to have total deniability. The wolf pack was fierce, merciless. You wouldn't believe some of the stories I've heard. Try the ale.
Good day to you. How many times must I tell you? I have not seen the beast. But let me warn you. The preordained will never succeed in dominating the will of nature. If the wild fae must feed, they must feed. I do not care what your Chaos Lord demands. You will not stop the migrations. And you will not find Peaches. Wait. Oh no. You're not from the court of Telogris. I should have noticed that straight away. I do apologise. Peaches. Oh, well. He is a Cliff Barguest, a friend. I rescued him many years ago when he was a pup. I guess you could say we formed a bond. I fear for his safety, as the preordained have been ordered to clear the woods near the city. They relish a good hunt. Peaches and I have not seen each other for years. But I would hate for him to get caught in this culling. Would you be willing to help me locate his den? I would see to it that you're compensated. Chaos magic has intensified across Mithros, causing disorder in the natural world. The wild fae are restless and angry. Telogris hopes to eliminate the threat. He has sent his minions to kill any magical creatures that may rise up. I had a feeling you might. An experienced tracker is needed to locate Peach's current den, and I'm not qualified. You'll know him by his limp, and he has a stripe of white along his spine. Once you find him, I'll come to remove him from the forest. Hopefully I can find a new home for him elsewhere in Mithros. Bless you.
Don't take another step,
I don't know who you are, but this is a private matter. It has nothing to do with you. This mad woman, she's been stalking us all over Mithros, killing us one by one, but we did nothing wrong. She came for me and my family, but I managed to capture her. Now she's the one who must beg for her life. The pack? Why do you want to know about that? Command had us embedded in Cluricon. We'd been there for months, surviving on rats and supplies we looted from all the bodies. The Tuatha launched an offensive into Cursewood. They forced a village of mortals to shelter them, supply them, gave them no choice. But we had a job to do, to break the supply line, clear the forest, root out agents, so the Tuatha couldn't enlarge the siege. We leveled the village, killed anyone who didn't submit. Cursewood burned for weeks. But they were orders, procedures, all for the greater good. We saved thousands in Melsenshire that day.
At what cost? Women, children, grandparents, stacked like firewood. Our whole world died that day. War or no war. Centuries of life, of tradition, all for a siege that continued for years afterwards. When does it become enough? Too much? The wolf pack must pay. Kill him. Kill Darkin, and the debt is paid. My vengeance will be complete. You will never see me again. Or leave me here with him, so he may do with me what he must. But you will be haunted by the voices of the restless dead. Forever. Yes. Only the blood of the guilty will wash away this stain. Or leave me here with him. I forgive you. And I regret nothing. Enough!
We only have a short time to prepare, but I think we're ready. I hope to see your face in the audience. Wish us luck.
Don't linger.
Can I help you?
Hello.
Careful.
I never wanted to hurt anyone. but sometimes a debt must be repaid, no matter what.
I hear you've been asking about that ale sponge, Agarth. Trust me, you're better off without him. I marched him off to Maddingwind myself. Always. Shame doesn't get you very far in Mithros, I'm afraid. That's more like it. To win out here, you've got to play the game. Here you go. A key to Maddingwind. Services rendered. Stay warm.
Hello, stranger.
Oh, hello. Have we met? I don't recall. Oh, well, I'm Courteous, merchant and guide at your service. Welcome to... which village is this? I visit so many. Oh, yes, I know it. Very well. It was a local storehouse for years, before that cult started tearing up the countryside. I still stash goods there from time to time. There's a wing of the place where the wall has collapsed, and it's easy to get in, if you're careful. It's to the west. No, the east. Ah, damn. I'm not sure. Cheerio!
Keep your wits about you.
Get over here!
I'm not going to last very long in here. Not the way they're treating. I'm not going to last very long if you keep all the way there, greeting me.
Get us out. We don't stand unless somebody stands up to the preordained.
Hey there. Hey there. Can you help? I'm feeling about this. Hey there. Preordained snatched me, but they won't even tell me why. Surrender now!
to Telogris.
You're mine. You're mine. You're mine.
Die, Outlander! You're finished!
You're mine. Bleed out my gut. You're mine.
Come to do this.
This is your fate. I will free you.
You're mine. You're mine. You're mine. This is your fate.
Come to Logos.
This is what all the fuss is about. After all the trouble I endured to bring you here, capturing your friend, imprisoning him in this tomb, summoning a Horinox, you still won't die, and now I must deal with you myself. Tell me, Fateless One, why shouldn't I simply pull your heart from your mouth and let you writhe around on the floor like a drowning fish? Does it matter what I tell you? Will it change your mind about killing me? Yes, I am Telogris, though this vessel does little to exhibit my true majesty. This boy, this skin, he is merely the instrument with which I am able to cross into this world. He had a name once, but that matters little now. Silly question. Why not? I am the god of chaos, after all. I sow unrest, confusion, and havoc. Mitharu and I have spent an eternity in struggle, but there has always been an imbalance. Fate. It was Mitharu's clever trick, his way to impose order on a world begging for chaos. But no more. The veil is weak in these mountains, has been for thousands of years. My guess is that those fool Erathi traveled frequently between this world and ours, weakening the barrier. Weak spirits. I will never slay enough of them to be satisfied. I know that, and you know that. However, the majority of this ignorant world does not. Amalur has and always will be my plaything. That is the very nature of gods and mortals. I imagine you have better understanding of that now, after everything you have experienced. Apparently so. But you cannot destroy something you do not understand. If you are truly the Fateless One, prove it to me. Show me the full extent of your power. You will not lay a finger upon me, child of dust. A pathetic display. Is this all? Is this the might of the Fateless One? And they said the Fateless One was powerful. After everything you've done, I'd expected more. But it seems I expected too much. Your friend Agarth will remain locked away forever, for I have to his deliverance. I take his life with me. Farewell, child of dust. You're a fool, Fateless One. Predictable and safe. A true child of order. There is no escape from the Chaos realm. The only way out is protected, clad in the same chaos magic that I am. It seems that destiny has finally come to claim you, Fateless One. It has been fun.
Consider me flattered. No one's ever worked so hard for my companionship. It's good to see you, old friend. I thought we'd freed the world from fate, but I was wrong. Wouldn't be the first time. So it seems our destinies are still inseparably linked, though I no longer have the ability to see it. It's been a difficult time, and I may have relied on old vices to see me through it. But I'm not proud of my mistakes. Lotos and his gang of fanatics found me in a somewhat compromised state. I'd slept the night in a bottle, as they say. They gathered up my old bones and tossed me in here with the other prizes. Sadly, they won't share their secrets with me, but I've drawn some of my own conclusions based on what I've seen. I recognize some of the other prisoners, people of standing, names I recognize. I believe the preordained are kidnapping persons of influence from across Amalur and sacrificing them to Telogris. If my theories are correct, every death further damages the tapestry of fate. The deaths of those with connections and reach across the world, well, their deaths leave holes that are not easily repaired. Everything comes apart faster. Soon there will be no stopping it. I have much to do, my friend. The situation in Mithros is worse than the Order imagined. Telogris and his minions are a threat unlike any we've ever faced, even Gadflow. There is no telling what might happen if the Tapestry of Fate unravels. Speaking of narrow escapes, how did you manage to free yourself from the Chaos Realm? I've never seen it done. A weapon? In the Chaos Realm? That's the first I've heard of anything like that, but I'm not always the most reliable source. Keep that blade close. I've got a feeling it's the only reason you're alive right now. Now, is there any reason why we're still standing around jabbering? Onward!